Greetings once again, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Welcome once again for being a part of this year reaction vibrations of this year Mystelics Reacts channel. Of course, we go to all of you guys on the all Mystelics family and the new individuals. Welcome once again. Hand clap goes to you guys. I appreciate you guys for being a part of this year vibrations. Of course, these are my thoughts and comments. What are yours? Leave your thoughts and comments also where? In the comment box below, brothers and sisters. Let me know your thoughts right there on the reaction we're going to be talking about on this here vibrations. Of course, don't forget to do what, click the thumbs up button, click the thing, brothers and sisters, and of course to help push these videos out there. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification for you to be doing what? For you to be notified, brothers and sisters, when I post and publish my videos right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, you do subscribe. Yeah, brothers. What? I know YouTube recommends my videos from time to time, but you have to subscribe, brothers and sisters. All right, subscribe, man. My goodness, somebody still. Anyways, without further ado, brothers and sisters, let us get into the vibrations for today. Right here, of course, we have this statement that actually introduced some time back, of course, indicating that there's some internet problems, not just in Dominica, but of course the Caribbean by extension. And I want to know, has it been solved? Because if it has not been solved, then that means we need to find a solution. Not true? How can we communicate, brothers and sisters? I guess we'll have to revert back to the days where people were writing letters and then giving it to the mail boy and running. They had that in Dominica. I don't know. They had that in America. But brothers and sisters, we have to write letters now. Or there might be a faster way. And this might be the way right there, brothers and sisters.
If in case all you want to send a message,
yes.
Pigeons for sale, eh? How much you pay monthly for internet? 150?
150 for a pigeon. Let's put them notes in them pigeon foot and let them fly and bring it to where it has to go, brothers and sisters. That's how it used to be back in the day, you know. Yeah, so when they didn't have technology, brothers and sisters, we have to revert back to them kind of situations there. And on the Labour Party, yes, forward we go, brothers and sisters, forward in the backward direction. So let's continue.
Lots of pigeons for sale. To send a message.
All right, so lots of pigeon, brothers and sisters. If the situation has not been rectified, of course, there are pigeons for sale. I guess you'll have to respond to this video for you to get your pigeon. Discounted price, maybe. We'll have to see. In this day and age, brothers and sisters, things are tough in the economy. So you might have to pay for a pigeon for $150 a month. Boy, that is something else right there. But you know what else is something, brothers and sisters, when it comes down to the understanding of Dominica about this, is the kind of situation, brothers and sisters. It seems like everything is working against the people. And they're using the Power Rangers. Of course, the Green Ranger is definitely the government right there, brothers and sisters. Zelle is putting the number on Dominicans. Flo is putting the number. Doasco is putting the number. Domlek is putting the number, brothers and sisters. The government and NBD from this one apparently is putting a number on the people. My God, how much can the people take? But they did tell the people that they are resilient in Dominica. They told the people, you guys are resilient, so you can take any type of blows. It's like watching them beat slaves, brothers and sisters, and saying you guys are resilient. You can take it, man. You can take the blows. I often ask myself the question, when does this resilience end? It seems like it's me alone that asking this question, because it's time and time over time just blows on the blows, brothers, but blows on the backs of the Dominican people. And the interesting thing is, only a few are speaking up about it. Because if they speak up, more blows, brothers and sisters. The little job that they get in from the government, NEP or whatever, if they speak up, you'll lose it. You get a house that you cannot build, brothers and sisters. You cannot even pass it on to your next generation. But if you speak up, you will do what? You might get kicked out. Remember, they wrote a letter saying the Lord gave and he taketh away. How on earth you writing a letter for people you giving a house about the Lord gave and take away? Really? All right, then, brothers and sisters. So be mindful of the conundrum that is taking place in the nature of the Caribbean. Of course, talking about the conundrums, brothers and sisters, guess what was happening in Virgin Lane, Roseau, brothers and sisters? Yes, you see it. If you're blind, fire. The brothers and sisters, I saw something very interesting, and you probably noticed it. Let me bring it back right there. So there's fire in Roseau. Let me zoom in. I don't understand how these people like to film like this. since the bottom of the video is not important, but they filming it. Anyways, brothers and sisters. But there is something interesting of this video. There's fire in Roseau, yes. Another fire blazing in Virgin Lane, brothers and sisters. All right. So fire, and for you to quench the fire, you need water, not true? Yes. But Mystelics, you need water. Well, in this one right here. In vehicles, you might need sand or the what do you call that again? The red thing, I've got in him. The extinguisher, fire extinguisher. Yes, all right. So there's fire and there's water. And there's also electricity. You know, at least electricity it have electricity, brothers and sisters. The electricity no cut. But the interesting about the fire that needs the water to out it, you have electricity on, brothers and sisters, and a hose with water is out in the fire next to the electric. Yes, sir. God help us. So water is flying in the air. All of others flying out in the water. And a big spark does happen to. Let me see if I can pause it. Okay. So the water down there, and the electricity on, you see the cords passing and so forth, you know. Help us, Father. What would you do in this situation, brothers and sisters? Would you ask Dominica to turn off the lights? You know they like to do it, so it might as well just say, hey, Dominica, cut the lights. No, they don't need to inform nobody. Just cut the lights. We have a fire problem there. At least that's a reason, you know? Hey, Dominica, cut the light for a little now. Let's out the fire there so we can be safe. Okay. Water flying ding dong. All right then. Okay, kind of a flame, brothers and sisters. Anyways, moving along, brothers and sisters, when it comes on to the sentiment right there, this person has written a letter, it seems, to the Prime Minister. He's indicating, he or she has indicated, Skerrit needs to do better. Obviously, that is stating the absolute obvious. But I don't think Skerrit can do any better. I think Skerrit needs to go. His time is up. He has wasted 23 years of the Dominicans' people's lives, and therefore he should be going. But this person is saying Skerrit needs to do better than that, especially helping the other ones who put him in power. That's very interesting right there, brothers and sisters. And I don't think people understand that is the very problem, because people are putting people in certain positions because they might know them or there's a friend or this kind of things there, instead of looking at the people who are supposed to be in positions to actually do things for the economy. The question I have to ask, brothers and sisters, what has the Prime Minister done when it comes down to the economy and the elevation of the economy to actually help the people? Or is the Prime Minister creating an environment that causes the people to depend on him, and as a result we have statements like 304 million EC dollars for social programs in Dominica? 304 million, brothers and sisters. If you give 304 people $1 million, you would have, well, if you gave everybody people $1 million, you would have 304 new millionaires in Dominica, brothers and sisters. $304 million for social programs. And you tend to ask yourself, what is the point, brothers and sisters? The point here is you need to elect people to do things not for you, because these people, when you vote and the majority takes precedence, you do know that the government has to do things not for you, right? Even if you vote for the Prime Minister, it's not for you have to do things for. He has to do things for the general public, so that everybody in the public benefits from it, whether you lazy or not lazy. If you're not lazy, you'll benefit. If you're lazy, well, couple smoke your pipe. So when people want to come and say the Prime Minister needs to do things for them, that's false. The Prime Minister needs to put things in place to organize so that the economy can grow and people can do what? Enjoy what the economy has to do. The opportunities that has been created from the potential Dominica has is very much important. But apparently people just want Skerrit to do, hey, Skerrit, I put you in power. Well, do something for me there, please. You forget the same lady. I remember the lady. I was going to show you a video of her. I'm counting her money, but I posted that yesterday. But, you know, counting her money and so forth, and people want the government to do for them. The government is supposed to do for the country, not for you. But apparently for some reason or the other, people have reached the point where they think that the government is supposed to do for them personally. Just like the lady who was counting her monies. Hey, this is labor power, is what Skerrit them gave me. That's not what a government is for, brothers and sisters. That is definitely not what a government is for. And this is why when they create these kind of situations right there, the prime minister them create the economy that doesn't help the people at all. And as a result of not helping the people, they have to go and beg the prime minister for money. But the prime minister is not doing his job. And therefore, if the prime minister is not doing his job as a prime minister, he needs to be fired. And then you come in and beg the prime minister to do some... Oh, you tripping, bro. Anyways, Kerry needs to do better than that, especially helping the ones who put him in power. I've been crying. Of course you're crying, because the economy weighs down on your back. I've been crying to this man literally every day for some help with my doctor appointments and child. And it is always an excuse in my presence. I work at NEP, of course. And you're getting what? 935 EC dollars every month. My house rent is $500. So you get to save about $435. And then you have, you know, you have Dowasco bill to pay plus the additional fees. You have Domlec to pay plus the additional fees. You have Flow plus the addition, Digicel, whichever. And so you have a set, you have money, plus you have to eat. All right. Once you eating on $435 in the month, brothers and sisters. Anyways, $935 every month. My house rent is $500 EC. Bills to pay, light and internet. Well, you have to go down. Probably you have to get the lowest. What is the lowest internet now? $125. Boy. Problem, boy. Anyways, my child to buy milk and Pampers. $935 is not enough. PM, please reach out to me with some help. Times like this been real difficult. Well, the reason why times like this have been difficult is because you are voting for a prime minister that doesn't do anything for the economy. And you are reliant on the economy to try to help yourself, and you cannot, so you have to rely on NEP, a government-created job. And a government-created job that pays you minimum wage, and you have all these kind of things to pay. Secondly, where is the child's father? The child's father probably, you know, not there at all. Or the child's father is probably, you know, just not there at all. I was going to say something. Let me leave that alone. But brothers and sisters, I'm not talking about the good fathers, eh? It could be, you know, the child father could be good too, you know. This one I'm talking about right here. It's just that he is also facing the very hard times that the very government that you're hoping to help you has caused the economy. I don't think people think in that way. The government is the one that destroyed the economy. You cannot do anything because the economy is destroyed. So you have to go and rely on the prime minister. The prime minister then is doing what? Well, let's find out what the prime minister is doing, brothers and sisters. Apparently, all these things seems to be affecting Dominica because of the prime minister. Well, I wouldn't say the internet is because of the prime minister, but, you know, a lot of things are because of the prime minister. But there's this situation that apparently is happening when it comes down to Montreal management. And it has been stated, alleged, alleged brothers and sisters, that apparently they have been illegally selling Dominica citizenship, the passports, at discounted price. So Montreal management illegally discounted Dominica citizenships aren't covering the cost of building the international airport. Will Rosau's carried under pressure call a snap election this fall? For why would it? Well, anyways, if you read Caribbean Media Daily, you know that whilst both Montreal management, anyways, Montreal management and government, they're always changing them. MMCE, MMC, it's some anyways, whilst Montreal management and the government of Dominica are trying to suppress details of the litigation and arbitration proceedings, as Dominica's current CBI revenue is woefully insufficient to cover ongoing construction and materials costs of the international airport project. Well, they don't reach 2.6 billion on something that is less than $300 million. Anyways, and MMC, look at it, MMCE, brothers and sisters, basically, is seriously out of pocket on cost advance. Okay. No wonder given the Montreal management is selling Dominica CBI passports in the Middle East for as little as $45,000 US dollars, and its competitors with local projects are following suit unless and until MMC starts charging the legal amount to purchasers. It will take many thousands of passport sales to keep the airport project from grinding to a sudden to a sudden, I get halt and permanent halt. Rumors of serious cash deficiencies there due to Dominica's lack of timely payments must be making Anthony crazy of late. Will this be the end of Roosevelt's dream of endless American tourists flooding into the Commonwealth? Stay tuned, brothers and sisters. Stay tuned. No, this is alleged, brothers and sisters. I do not know the full detail of this. I'm just reading this stuff. But if the Prime Minister is over there, you know, sometimes when the Prime Minister comes and says things. For example, when the Prime Minister stated that Dominica does not owe Venezuela. And then after, was it Erica or Maria, whatever, brothers and sisters, Dominica got over $100 million in debt forgiveness from Venezuela, even though the Prime Minister stated that Dominica doesn't owe Venezuela anything. So, are we owing $100 million? Are we getting a debt forgiveness of $100 million and we do Venezuela? So that apparently was a lie right there, brothers and sisters. So when the Prime Minister comes and says that we are not selling passports under the legal amount, and if anybody is caught doing this, you know, they will face the full blunt of the law. And then we hear in situations like this where it has been indicated or alleged that Dominica is selling passports in the Middle East for the illegal amount. Who do you believe? I don't know. I don't know who you believe, brothers and sisters. But anyways, that's what has been stated right there, and we shall continue. Wow, brothers and sisters. Apparently based off Carlisle, somebody say Carlisle John Baptist. Anyways, Carlisle John Baptist, brothers and sisters, according to what was indicated on June 15, 2026, we are back with the situation with the individuals, CBI people, who did some interesting stuff in Sufre. Anyways, the High Court in Dominica has dismissed an abuse of process case. So they tried to use the abuse of process to let the man who is accused of taking the life of Culebri Ridge individuals, they were trying to use an abuse of process to throw the case. All right. So the High Court in Dominica has dismissed an abuse of process case filed by the defense counsel for the double murder accused Jonathan Lear and his co-accused Jonathan Snyder Jr. The defense team has petitioned the court on allegations that the state had abused the process. And as a result, the client would not get a fair trial. Ravik of Trinidad and St. Lucian Alberton are the two attorneys for Robert and David Bruni. David is the lawyer for Jonathan Lear. The judge upheld the submission of the prosecution on behalf of the state presented by the learned Director of Public Prosecutions, Sherma, and set a trial date for June 26, 2026. On April 15, 2026, the two United States nationals were officially arraigned, where the murder charges were read to them. They pleaded not guilty to the 2023 murder of Canadian philanthropist Daniel and his 58-year-old longtime partner, Dominic, right there. The prosecution alleges that between November 29th and December, okay, we do the situation right there, brothers and sisters, we know. So they tried to use that and the court was like, not today, try tomorrow. Not today you doing that. Try tomorrow, brothers and sisters. So they tried to use a fast one. You try to get them out. So, you know, two people die, right? So, aren't they going to get justice? In a brutal manner. Bow, bow, brothers and sisters. And they set the vehicle on fire. No? And then they use acid. The very acid that was on the man's foot. And nothing doing, brothers and sisters. All right. That's interesting. So, I guess that's the situation in Dominica. Right there, they should put CBI there too, and they should put Jonathan Lear, Jonathan and Snyder there too, as well. Anyways, brothers and sisters, we got some good news. Okay, I know some of you like it's down there. Yeah, we got some good news, brothers and sisters. Dominica State College is coming up, brothers and sisters, and of course, they are going to host the 24th commencement ceremony on July 8th, 2026. Brothers and sisters, Dominica State College will confer degrees on approximately 350 graduates during its 24th commencement ceremony, scheduled for Wednesday, July 8th, 2026 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. So congratulations to the individuals who will be graduating. Okay, brothers and sisters, but unfortunately, I have to tell you guys the truth. So when you guys graduate, what are you going to be doing? What are you guys going to be doing? Is there employment out there? Or maybe you'll join NEP, or the best bet is to actually leave to find employment in other countries. Is that it? They just showed the situation involving the amount of individuals that have been graduating. Not graduating, people have been participating in what is it? Grade 6 exams or the high school. I don't even know, brothers and sisters. It seems like so we going not sooner, sorry. So we going whoop, brothers and sisters. Record-breaking numbers of very little attendant when it comes on to schooling, brothers and sisters. The exams and those kind of things there. But, you know, people will be graduating, so thank God for that. But unfortunately, when this guy goes out in society, I know some of them will end up, it's sad to say, I'm telling you the truth. I know some of you guys don't like me to say this, but it's true. Some of them are going to end up doing illegal activities. I grew up with some individuals, you know, brothers and sisters. All of us had the spirit for us to become great in society and so forth and so forth. And some of the individuals that I know went to school with me became involved in illegal stuff. They became in illegal stuff. Some are in jail overseas, some are in... Boy. So, because the economy is not doing well. So hopefully the youth are growing up and saying, hey guys, when I reach 18, hopefully by the time election calls, I'll be able to register and what have you. And when I'm able to register, I want to change the government because the present government has totally destroyed the economy. It's not mistake, it's a lie, lying. Tell me I lie. Tell me I lie and tell me how I lie, brothers and sisters. You think Skerrit help in the economy? How? Somebody out there, somebody tell me how Skerrit help in the economy. You know, because I don't know. I know they're trying to do the thing with CBI and they're taking some and they drizzle it down into Dominica's economy. While most staying overseas. I mean, the Prime Minister admitted that. They admitted it. That is the audacity right there, because to say we send some to Dominica and we're keeping the rest up there to do development. When you ask yourself, what is the development they've been doing, brothers and sisters? For what, 10 years they're doing CBI? What is the development? We have airport coming, they say we have tram coming, we have a number of things coming. That means nothing has reached yet, it's just coming. You know, so with all the billions of dollars, brothers and sisters. So these folks will be graduating, congratulations, but then you end up in reality and then you try to find a job. Some of you might get some jobs, some of you might leave, and some of all you might face, most of all you will face hardship, unfortunately, because that's the economy that Dominica has for its people. However, there might be some things that you can be able to do, brothers and sisters. For example, this one. You leave school just for you to go and pick up garbage. Because that is what it have. Hey, it's better than doing illegal stuff. But that is what it have. You have to go and pick up people's garbage. If that is what I get to do, I do it, brothers and sisters, because that is what it have. That is what it have, brothers and sisters. And sometimes you can apply and all positions full. You think it's all you alone in that one job. There are people who have been out there fighting to try to get a job and they cannot get it now. So you competing with the very people that do a job. Boy, that is something else, pal. Well, kudos to the people who doing their thing. Of course, they're getting a little money and at least they're not doing illegal stuff. So kudos to the garbage men for doing their thing. Another question is, where are the garbage trucks? No garbage trucks. So instead of the trucks carrying tariff and all those kind of things, they have to carry garbage. Now, I guess that's how it is. You know, they bring down some trucks for the airport. So I guess, you know, they're not using your trucks, you know. All right, then, brothers and sisters. So if you apply to become a garbage man and you do get through, brothers and sisters, well, sometimes you have to go and do like this guy. Now, you guys might be saying, but Mystelics, why you showing that video for now? You spying in the man's house? Why you spying in the man's house for? Well, apparently, people need to be spying in their own house because that is a fall, eh? So if the garbage thing to work out for you and the NEP to work out for you, brothers and sisters, and you do get a good job, well, you will have to go and, God forbid, what? My God. That is a volley, by the way, a volley. A sacre volley. He come in the person's house, he doesn't open for him, you know. He don't say, can I get invited, please? Hello, is anybody, can I come in? No. He just walking in like it's his house. It's your mother's house. Your grandmother's house, that day, your daddy's house. Can you imagine, boy, for Father's Day, you seen a video and you seen your son doing that, boy? Hey, last week. To see your son to be on video just going and thief people thing, and that is what you raise. Hey, say me secret. Going in people's house to see what you can get that you didn't pay for.
There's a money there,
Lord have mercy. So the thief come back with what? What kind of thief that boy? That's a type of thief, man. Wait, you thief something and you put it on the chair? Because that wasn't there before. There was nothing on the chair before, brothers and sisters. Or you thieving something and what kind of thief? Is it a type of thief, man? Ladies and gentlemen, if you have to thief, thief properly now, please. I'm not an advocate for it, but my God, this is quite embarrassing. Are you thieving, then you put in the thing you thief on it? That's a very in the toilet you go, sir? What is that? What is that? Are you in some kind of thing like a toilet bowl? Sir, you in somebody's house, thieving that thing. You put down the thing you thief to go and take a skite. But what kind of foolish is this? What kind of level of foolish? My goodness.
The motherfucker got with a phone.
No. No, sir. Nah. Something wrong. Something wrong with us, boy. Something wrong with us. Something wrong. Maybe, well, that is all the video that I got, brother and sister. That's all of the video. So the person must have decided they're going to take a Skype. That cannot be going outside the house. That cannot, or maybe the person passed through the window in the bedroom or something, or in the bathroom. Maybe they pass in the window in the bathroom and they step on the thing, and that's why we hear any noise. But sir, what on earth is this? You go in somewhere. There's nothing on the chair, guys, as you can clearly see. Nothing on the chair. He's searching for whatever his mother never gave him to put there, and then he come back. When he come back, he resting something on the chair. He probably had a change of heart, brothers and sisters. He probably had a change of heart. Maybe when he came, as he was coming, he probably see the camera. Maybe he probably see the camera, brothers and sisters, when he come in there. And he said, hey, I didn't take nothing. Let me put that back. And I go, but maybe that's what happened. Because I cannot understand how you come to thief something, leave the thing you thief, and then go and take a skite. That's crazy. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. If you know exactly what transpired there, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, guys. This is all you have to say vibrations for today. Click the thumbs up button if you appreciate my concise, and let me know your thoughts, brothers and sisters, as Nikki did before. Of course, don't forget to do what, brothers and sisters? Subscribe, brothers and sisters, and turn on the post notification. Click subscribe, click the bell, and click all for you to be notified when I post and publish my videos right there. So, boy, Mystelics once again, guys. Be real. Saturday King always. Thanks so much for watching. be positive, and remember the Most High's help as always. Definitely stay prayed up, and of course, do your best and let the Most High do the rest, Silla.